Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Life is Strange. When we last left off, we jumped back out of the well, first we had an ultimatum. Chloe asked that we enter quickly declining life in the alternate universe, and we decided to go ahead and give her that last demand before jumping back to our reality, which means that William is now dead, but Chloe is now alive and thriving. So without further ado, let's jump back in. Looks like she's just checking email over there. I'm just curious if she says anything else before we get up. Okay. I don't know how they slept there, but okay.
Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
Let's snoop instead. Oops.
That snow dough always makes me think of William and Chloe.
Even more so now.
This butterfly photo seems like 1,000,000 years ago. How much time have I altered since?
We're gonna have to jump back to that.
I should have known just erasing that phone message wouldn't stop the police.
Miss Price, this is Officer Anderson Barry, and since we have your contact info and file here, we'd like you to come by the station on Monday morning at approximately 8 a.m. to answer a few questions about any information you may have regarding a recent break-in at Blackwell Academy and the fact that your car was identified in the parking lot around the same time. We look forward to clearing this up. Thanks.
I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
Well, I mean, he only did in our world, so it's fine.
Yes, Chloe Price was here.
I mean, it is her bedroom. Oh, I can take a photo. Doesn't even notice.
I wish I could tell
We'll
Chloe
do some
how
reading
much
here in a
William
minute.
cared about her.
She definitely knows, and I don't think
Staying
that would
up all
help.
night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
She didn't drink it, though.
Even
It's a full
Holmes
cup.
and Watson didn't use every piece of information.
Well, no, some of it's just, like, extra, you know? Rather have a life of oh wells than a life of what ifs. Fair?
Damn. This is a serious expose on the Prescotts. Finally.
Prescott's Pan Estates, Heaven or Hell by Craig Kennedy. The name Prescott may not mean much to you or those outside the edges of a small coastal town, but this is a name that means quite a bit in Arcadia Bay, a quaint town seemingly stuck in time. Once home to a prosperous fishing and tourism industry, the town has seen much better paydays despite the local success of the prestigious Blackwell Academy and its football and swimming teams, Bigfoots and the Otters. Environmental changes to the area have reduced the amount of fish and other sea life, resulting in a stagnant economy and limited tourism. Oddly, the Prescotts have managed to keep their business interests quite profitable. In fact, they're behind an expensive, exclusive house development known as Pan Estates to be built into the deep forest near Blackwell Academy. Local Native American groups have already filed various motions against the development, citing widespread destruction of tribal lands and natural resources. Continued on next page. Oh, I can sit back down. It's funny.
I'm getting lost in all this shit.
That's my Chloe.
The Bad Girl's Guide to Guns.
Shit.
Alright, before we do, we have a lot of journal reading to do. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the first picture of this chapter, which is good. I did flip through here and I noticed that this is like all of the things that we've seen in each location, which is pretty cool to have. So if you ever want to go back and read something, you can at literally anywhere. Kind of cool. Okay, I did read some of these because my mic died, of course. Thanks, but we're not friends. Okay. Which ones did I read? Hold on. I read Juliet. Hey Max, I hope you're okay after everything. You might be busy, but feel free to call me anytime. Hey Juliet, are you busy? No time to be busy. You never text me what's going down. Besides everything, I was just curious if you ever heard of a guy named Frank who lives in an RV around town. You mean a van down by the river? I heard he's a sketchy meth head. That's about it. Why? Are you doing your own investigation without my help? No, just bored. Talk soon. Thanks. Okay, but you can't keep secrets from ace reporter Juliet Watson. Hello? I do what I want. I have no idea. Oh, sorry, my phone was in my bag. Hey, Justin, you busy? Max Wax, I'm busy blazing. What up? Do you know Frank Bowers? Drugs. That's it? Ask Nathan. I know he knows him, I think. Okay, I'm on it. Thanks, Justin. For what? Nothing, apparently. Hey, honey, I just got a weird text warning me that my nosy daughter better stop watching others and look out for herself. Is this some kind of school prank? And it's from a blocked number. Oh, I'm so sorry. Some jackass in my class thought that would be funny to send. It's not. I don't like strangers having my number, okay? Me neither. Sorry. I'm just being a dad. I know this has been a tough week for you. It's almost over. I'll call you guys later. Love you. Yikes, that's not good. That is not good. I think that's all the ones that I previously did. We have so many people texting us. Hey, girlfriend, let me know when you want to come by my room and I'll give you a fashion makeover. Oh, thanks, Courtney. I'm swamped with homework now, but I'll check in with you later. Thanks again for the offer. Okay. Hey. Max, thank you from my heart for reaching out to me on the roof. You're the only one who was there for me at the school, the only one who truly cared. I believe you were sent to give me hope. Okay, yeah. I will visit you as soon as I can, I promise. Max, how are you? I hope you can still visit me this week. I have some important things to talk about. Of course I'm still coming to visit you. You can't stop me. I miss you and my bunny. We all miss you, and your bunny misses you. I haven't been there. Yay, you're such a great friend. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you. I think it's so cute that she's a bunny. And that they allow pets at the school. Let's see, you didn't blow up Blackwell last night. Almost glad. By the way, the drive-in is actually popular, so by the ticks now. I'll let you take care of the popcorn. In other words, you can't back out now. Okay, it's officially sold out, but I managed to get us both tickets. I had to fight a dozen bullies. What up, Max? I got a B plus on my chem test. B plus. Is that a bad thing? Talk to my parents. They pay the bills. You will survive. Let's mourn later. I feel like that's kind of my fault, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be my fault. How was I to know? Maxine, what the heck is going on with the weather up there? Are they doing military tests or something? You're right in the eye of the storm. Yes, I even killed my plant, Lisa. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Get another. One plant was stressful enough. Now back to the books. Talk soon. Yeah, really. Okay. I think we've read... I don't feel like we've read any of these. All right, we're on page 46. Even though my body smelled like I had been doused in chlorine, it was so nice to crash in Chloe's room for the first time in 5 years and wake up next to her like our old sleepovers. For some reason, it reminded me of the time we were going to TP one of the neighbors' houses, and we even snuck out but got chicken and ran back home, laughing all the way. I remember waking up the next day and Joyce was making one of her delish breakfasts downstairs, and Chloe smiled at me like we were the most secret club in the world, or at least Arcady Bay. We were pirates, damn it. Academic espionage last night. I felt the same way. It's just that now the stakes are much higher and much more dangerous. I even ended up in some of Rachel Amber's clothes since mine were trashed. A band tee and ripped jeans, so not me, but I haven't found my style yet, so why not have some fun experimenting with a new outfit. Speaking of experiments, Chloe dared me to kiss her, so I did. She probably thought I'd wuss out. Why? It wasn't that big a deal. Though it was cute the way she was kind of embarrassed after and said she would tell Warren. Besides, I think Chloe sees Rachel Amber in her future. When I went down to breakfast, Joyce actually called me Rachel, which just seems so wrong considering how beautiful she is and how boring I am. I guess my new outfit really is working its magic. I ended up helping Joyce make breakfast just like when I was a kid on a sleepover. It's odd how quickly you can fall back into an old routine. So I must have set off Joyce's nostalgia mode since she busted out the ye-old photo album. I'm one of the few people who loves checking out old pictures. What was that Alfred Hitchcock line about film being pieces of time? Like Mr. Jefferson said, so are photographs. I do think she wanted me to see her new husband in a better light. When David was happy or laughing with Joyce in a picture, I wanted to say, and who is that? Plus, I'm sure it's no accident that there was a photo of Rachel wearing the exact same clothes I had on. She truly is stunning and somehow looked more punk rock than Chloe. The truly heartbreaking image was the last photo William Price ever took, Chloe and I making pancakes in the kitchen. Joyce really misses that joyful, optimistic girl. I know she's still there. When Chloe smiled at me this morning, I saw her. The picture seemed to sum up everything we had as children lost as adults, whatever being an adult means. Which was a perfect cue for Chloe to bounce into the room and start shit with Joyce. This gave me cruel cover so I could sneak into the garage and finally unlock David Madsen's extreme files. So today I finally found out what was in David's secret files, and I admit I expected it to be worse. I'm relieved that it wasn't so. It wasn't, so maybe I'm going easier on him than I should. No surprise that he had detailed files on Kate and Rachel listing their whereabouts along with surveillance pics. David isn't off my shit list yet, but he's a damn good investigator, I'll give him that. It's clear that Frank and Rachel had some kind of relationship, and I don't think Chloe is going to be very happy to hear that. She needs to start waking up. We all do. When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but shrugged when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Maybe I'll never get to see the David that Joyce loved so much. She and Chloe really let him have it, though. This was the first time I saw them bond since we were kids. But my spidey sense told me that David needed somebody to defend him, even just this once. I just don't feel that we have enough proof to really blame him for everything. Yes, he's harassing Yes, he's a harassing bully with a surveillance fetish, but he seems to be gathering information for his own investigation. The mystery story side of me appreciates that and hopes we can use his research to buffer our own. Despite David's evidence and the bracelet, Chloe refused to believe Rachel was involved with Frank. This is a part of Chloe I don't like much. She gets so damn petulant if she doesn't get her way. Or if she hears something she doesn't like. Serious denial. I get why, but that doesn't make dealing with it any easier, so I threw my hands up and suggested we check out Frank's RV. I knew that would piss Chloe off, and she would do anything to find out what kind of relationship he had with Rachel. But first we had to get the damn keys to the RV, which meant going into the Two Whales diner and bouncing like a rewind pinball between Frank, Nathan Prescott, and Officer Barry, and fucking with all of them. I'm still dizzy thinking about how I pulled it off. Yay for Max. Sometimes I feel like I'm just cheating at life. Yeah. The first thing we had to do was get Frank's scary dog out of the RV, so we did. The classic cartoon Give a Dog a Bone routine, and Cujo became Scooby-Doo just like that. Frank's RV was pretty much what I expected, drug dealer trash chic, but it wasn't as serial killer as I feared. We ransacked the place and found what Chloe didn't want us to find. I'm sorry Chloe had to see the pictures of Rachel posing for Frank, even if she did care about him. To her, it's just another betrayal, just another loved one dumping on her. Everybody she ever loved, she lost one way or another. Only I came back from the past. For what? To make Chloe's life more painful? I just wish I could use my rewind power to go all the way back to the days when we were covered in pancake flour. Life was simple. I found Chloe's gun, or should I say David's gun, and decided not to give it back to her. I honestly don't feel that she's any safer with it, because especially considering how stupid she acts with it. But I don't want Frank coming after Chloe. I just have to make sure he doesn't. October 10th, Dear Diary. Let's never do the time warp again. I can't even begin to explain what happened. If I think too hard about the ramifications, my brain might melt. When I try to describe it, it's as if I'm describing something that happened to someone else. Chloe was so upset when we discovered that Rachel had actually been involved with Frank Bowers, and she just blew up. I could never talk to her when she's like this, and I just get so tired of having to walk on eggshells around her emotions. She still blames William for her messed up life, no matter how much she knows she's being unfair. I can't say that I wouldn't be just as messed up, not that I'm not in my own way. In my room, all I could think was, I wish I could go back in time and help Chloe, and suddenly I was looking at the photograph William had taken of us on the day he died, and it started pulsing like it was 3D, like I could see inside the photograph. Then I found myself actually back in the photo to when I was 13 years old. I was back in Chloe's kitchen in the year 2008. With Chloe and William right before he left to pick up Joyce for the last time. Since my power somehow morphed to this new level of rewind, I decided that there was no way I was going to let William die again. So I played hide the keys until he had no other option but to take the bus. I was so happy I actually saved William. I never thought about what could go wrong. I knew I was screwed when I came out of my epic rewind and saw Victoria Chase, but now she was my friend, and I was a member of the Vortex Club, enough said. I knew I had screwed up, and then I felt sick thinking about what might have changed with Chloe. I had a clue when I saw David Madsen driving the school bus. He sure didn't look so threatening anymore. I didn't want to know how he ended up as a bus driver instead of with Joyce. I felt my heart drop when I rushed to Chloe's house, so when William opened the door, I prepared myself for the worst. That's when Chloe rolled forward in her wheelchair. Paralyzed from the neck down, I didn't even know what to say, so I covered my mouth with my typical gesture of shock and stupid, but Chloe's smile was so genuine and beautiful I almost cried. I had to adjust the do everything without freaking out or telling Chloe that I actually altered time and space to save her father, but get her in a car accident so she could never walk again. The thing is, she was still Chloe, just minus all the rage. This Chloe was just so grateful to be alive and have her family watching over her. Chloe begged me to spend the night, and of course I did. I noticed how run down parts of her home were compared to before. I saw the incredible expensive equipment that Chloe now requires, including her new garage room. Sorry, David. Even though I felt awful and disconnected, Chloe was just so bubbly and excited to hang out with me again, especially since I flaked on her pretty hardcore after her accident. Even in an alternate universe, I'm a shitty friend. Chloe's world was so new and unique to me, especially her strength and kindness and pain. She needed a whole pharmacy to get through the day. I didn't feel sorry for her. I felt in awe of her attitude. This Chloe didn't blame anybody for her condition, even though she had the right. We strolled down the beach and saw the beached whales, and that proved something bad was happening in both realities. And then Chloe asked me to put her to sleep. The accident left her body pretty much broken. Her lungs stopped working properly, and she was basically dying a slow, painful death. She also felt so guilty about her parents' sacrifice and dwindling income. She wasn't erratic or tortured about this request, just practical, which made me feel even more terrible for putting her in this situation. I agreed to help her simply because she explained that she wanted to have a choice for the last time in her life. How could I argue with that, especially since I knew I screwed up the entire universe by making a simple decision? I knew I would have to go back eventually and accept the timeline that actually happened. So Chloe and I had one last movie night watching Blade Runner, falling asleep to the sounds of Evangelist, and when I woke up, I put my best friend to sleep forever. After my visit to Chloe's New World, I knew it was time to After my visit to Chloe's New World, I knew it was time to go max to the future. I had seen the result of my temporal tampering and got scared, thinking my new power wouldn't even work anymore. That would have been cruel karma. Fortunately, I was able to project myself into the photograph once again, and I undid everything I had done. Goodbye, William, again. Hello, David, again. What's so crazy is, like, she has this insight, right? She has this insight that saving a life made these drastic changes that altered reality and were bad. But she's not applying that same logical conclusion to Chloe. We saved Chloe's life by using our powers and altering the timeline. I don't understand why she's not putting that together sooner. Like, maybe it's just because that's the plot of the story, but it's so frustrating because it's like, yeah, Max, maybe saving somebody who should be dead right now is is a problem. Not that I want Chloe to be dead, it's just like, that is the same thing. Like, she's not supposed to be alive either. It's so funny that we brought
So
this board up
close,
here.
yet so far away.
So nasty.
We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. Too bad I don't have a gun anymore.
Yes, that's the solution. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
You didn't even let me take that money to pay Frank off.
And I'm glad. We have to be better than that.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. Unless you want to hang out with him after you stood up for his ass yesterday.
Oh, please.
It's so frustrating that
I can't abuse this level of my rewind power. It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
But yeah, she's definitely way more careful, which we can't tell Chloe about, which is frustrating.
I wish I could tell Chloe how much William cared about her.
But also, like, we see the consequences of misusing it. Like, we almost didn't save Kate because we were too busy playing around with the gun in the junkyard and using it too much and going back further.
Oh, no. That poor little bird has been trapped in here.
Freaking. Can I still look at this?
This might be the last poster advertising Arcadia Bay after tomorrow night.
You guys think the tornado's still coming?
It's such a warm, beautiful day. How could a killer storm just pop up tomorrow?
Right? What's my next picture? Or I forget. Oh no. Hopefully there's not a bird nest in here somewhere. I can't believe nobody who lives here has seen the birds or dealt with the bird.
Oh, that blue dye makes me so happy. It means the real Chloe is back with me. Last time I wanted to splash some water on my face, my whole life changed.
Oh, let's do it again. We should really start packing an extra set of clothes if we're gonna sleep over here all the time. No eggs in here, right? Okay. Oh, oops. Turn that off. Save electricity. I don't think I turned it off last time.
Fly, be free.
We did it, guys. We saved the bird. Can I still go in here?
Since David might be in there, I better mosey along for a change.
It said that would have consequences. Why? Oh, it's probably gonna die. Because, like, all the birds living outside are dying. We don't know why, but they just are. But I don't think it would be better to be in here. I can go in there.
Yep, locked from the other side.
Yo, Max, your friend Chloe texted me that I'm out of the loop now. She sounds hot, so I get why. Chloe actually texted you? I sure didn't have her number. At least I still get to go ape with you unless you want to chill with Chloe, or we could all go. One pain in the ass is enough. Cool. I have to jet. Talk to you later. It's weird that's not letting me make another choice about that. I've never been so glad to see Chloe in my life. The second I saw her blue hair and that beautiful pissed off face, I wanted to kiss her again. And I couldn't even tell her where I'd been or why. It would be one more thing to alienate Chloe from me and the world. I had to get refocused on her search for Rachel. Chloe had been busy with her detective work while I was in my alternate timeline. It's always nice that work gets done while you're not here.
The most expensive restaurant in town? David knows how to get on Joyce's good side.
$260. Wasting money like that is your good side?
Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going on here?
Are you calling angels whales? I don't think they'd appreciate that.
Looks like they're back on the road to Paris.
They got to go with the last timeline.
Joyce really wants David and Chloe to be a family.
I accept your offer of dinner and a movie. Maybe Chloe would like to come along. I'll call you later, Joyce. I can sit on the stool this time.
Did I actually cause that clock to stop?
Huh?
Oh, there's a ladybug stuck in the dials.
Oh. Poor thing. Is that always
My
about
butterfly sketch doesn't exist in this timeline. Like William.
Oh, that's
Max the Time Bandit strikes again.
depressing.
To think this all started with my vision of a tornado.
Oh my god, this is so hard to read. While Arcadia Bay was until now considered a quaint fishing and tourist nook on the Oregon coast, the town that time forgot is, since the beginning of this week, in the literal eye of an environmental storm. Starting with a freak snowfall and unprecedented eclipse, dying birds, and now a half-dozen beached whales, Arcadia Bay's strange weather is being studied by prominent state and national scientists, apparently including NASA. What's even more incredible than these eco-phenomena is the fact that not a single meteorologist has offered an actual theory or even reason for the atmospheric havoc. Oh. It shit don't be crazy. Oh, the garage is... Oh, David's in there. Before we deal with that, go outside. Why not? I don't know why we can continue to go out here. What are our pictures again? Sorry, I'm just gonna obsessively check things. Oh, this is not a ramp, it's stairs. Hey, our swing set's back. Oh, there's trash behind that board. Good.
David even made sure to bag up the dead birds. William never finished painting that wall.
It is quite a large wall. I'm trying to see if there's a board out here. That dog barking in the background is why I have headphones on. So I could probably play this. This mic is good enough without headphones, but I'm just used to it now. I guess we just came out here to see that. Hey. Things were different. Like, no shit. Well, a different man lives here. Is there a bird in here again?
It looks like David finished his car repairs.
It's gotten a lot done lately.
Clues around.
Nope.
What the hell did David do for Nathan? And what did his dad do for David?
Thank you for your help with Nathan. It is appreciated. That's not good. Maybe we
Sorry, but this is my official man cave, so no girls allowed.
Oh, that makes me sad. It was so incredible to see William again. I wish Chloe could too. Should I have signed the petition? Blackwell sure isn't safe and private anymore.
Despite our rather heated discussion about the successful petition to block a campus surveillance system, I am still interested in your feedback on other methods of improving Blackwell's security. We must find a middle ground between safety and privacy for our students. Yeah, probably shouldn't have.
Surveillance cameras at Pan Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts too.
I wonder if he's working for the Prescotts because we signed that petition. That's crazy.
I wonder if David is going to the party.
That's crazy too.
Whoa, that is a serious padlock on that locker.
Looks like a master lock.
Hey,
It's probably
David,
fine.
what you hiding?
Probably easy to get into. Hold on a second. Surely we don't do that. We could speak to him though.
Ah, the keys to the kingdom. Or at least David's locker.
Can I not speak to him now? Okay. I guess I can't speak to him. What are we rewinding? Just us looking around? I was just trying to talk to him. Hold on. No, I don't want to unfix that. Yeah, I can't talk to him. Okay. Well. Oh, can I let that ladybug out? Hold on. No.
I give up William but defend David? Would Chloe hate me if she knew? Time keeps on ticking.
Oh, I guess not. Oh, I can sit. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Somehow I existed in this whole other reality. But I don't know what happened. The more I use my power, the more I see how little control I have over what happens. Now Max Caulfield exists in 2 or maybe 3 different realities.
We
How
created
can
quite
I
a
have
few
a
at this point.
destiny?
If you count the times that we
If these
saved Chloe
alternate
from shooting
lives
herself
exist,
too.
I hate the thought of William and Joyce finding Chloe like that. Thinking about all these lifelines almost makes my head hurt worse than the rewind.
Yeah, because we're not throwing Kate into that consideration too. Would she have still done what she did if Chloe was still alive? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out.
It's amazing how much drama this living room has seen.
Max, stop talking.
Max, excuse me, Max. Do not touch one goddamn thing.
Come on, Max.
Hey,
Find a
Max.
way to get David out of his cave.
I do appreciate you standing up for me.
Fun. Probably don't want any of that on our record. Hey,
Sorry, but this is my official man cave, so no girls allowed.
okay, still can't talk to him. Okay, let's open this.
Hey, Max, I do appreciate you standing up for me.
Uh-huh. And
Sorry, but this is my official man cave, so...
David will not leave if I ask him nicely, so I need to create a major distraction. This fuse box looks
keeps
like a
repeating that.
perfect David distraction. I can't let David see me while I snag his keys. Enter the ninja.
Son of a bitch! I just fixed that fuse box!
Shit! Somebody fix the fuse!
Gotcha.
blah blah blah. I've been in here the whole time. And then we go the other way.
Sorry, but this is my official man cave, so no girls allowed.
Not even in there. So can I just open this? He's right
I
there.
am the key master.
He's like right there. What do you mean he didn't hear that or isn't gonna notice this?
Maps, notes, coordinates, photos of Kate, Nathan. Yes.
Blackwell Academy parking. Kate Marsh, she knows something. Latitude and longitude? Oh gosh. Oh man, that's not good. Pay up. He's even got pictures of me.
Score. Back to Chloe now.
Before we do that, we should probably get these keys back, right? We still have the stuff. Just get these keys back over there.
Hey, Max, I do appreciate you standing up.
That's fine. We can leave that open. I think that's all, right? Do you guys think that the fish is here? I don't think it is. I think it's like one. Yeah, it's been multiple pictures before, but is there a board in here? This is the only other place I would think there would be a board.
Sorry, but this is my official man cave, so...
David definitely couldn't work in the dark. Oh,
Yeah, I found
look
it.
at the baby blue jay eggs in the nest. I better move his plank if I want to take the shot. This plank is good for nest protection, but bad for a nest photo. Excuse me. Just one picture, please.
We'll rewind if we need to.
Click. Another photo from my arcade.
I mean, they won't
Bay
live
wildlife
anyway, but...
series.
And... yeah, we can move it back.
Oh, thank you. Sleep tight, my eggy eggs.
The problem is I don't think, since we let the bird out, that they will live. Because I'm sure the bird was living there. And I don't think we can rewind that, so...
Yo, Chloe!
Whatever. It's a bird.
Are you ready yet? I have to get back to my dorm.
Are we happy?
Very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. It's Kate, Nathan, and Rachel.
Do I
Plus,
still
there's
have
some
the keys?
location coordinates.
I guess so.
David is like a one-man surveillance army. Now let's get the hell out of here before we get busted. But I absolutely have to go see Kate in the hospital right now. I want to find out how she's doing.
And Chloe better be okay with that. If she's not, that's real weird. Yeah, he got his car working, I guess.
This is definitely Kate's floor.
The hospitals always freak me out.
I hear you. But imagine how Kate feels. I'm so glad I get to see her again. I hope it's not too weird for
Maybe
her.
we can date
No, she'll
like
be stoked
Kate.
to see you.
Or
Who
is she
wouldn't
too
be?
religious
This
for
be
that?
it. I'm a little nervous.
Just go in there and be your friend. I'll wait out here so you can chill by yourselves. I was a total dick for blowing a fuse when you answered Kate's call the other day. Good thing you ignored me. I had no idea what shit she was going through. And you saved her. Like me. I'm sorry.
Damn straight. I deserve at least 3 more apologies.
Chloe.
God damn it.
But don't be sorry. We're all on the same team.
Team Max. Let Kate know we're gonna string Nathan up by his balls then.
Oh yes, I'm on it.
Could go in. Why is the door pink? I guess it's the children's ward, maybe? Although they're 18, right? Weird smile, but okay.
Max,
Kate.
I thought I'd never see you again. I feel so ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Kate, listen to me. You have nothing to be sorry about. Other people do. You do not know how happy I am to see you.
See?
You look awesome.
They're cute together.
Is it?
And unlike Chloe,
Stupid
that
question
she
if
might
I ask
actually
how
be
you're
good
doing.
for us.
Now that you're here, I'm doing even better.
Oh,
I'm
that's
so
okay.
grateful to you for coming up to the roof to talk me down. Max, I felt so lost and alone. When I saw how much you
They're
cared,
sitting
how hard
awkwardly
you were
close to each
trying,
other for not
you
being
made me realize
romantic.
I wasn't alone. Thank you.
Kate, there are so many people who love you and want to help you.
What are we
I
doing
know.
here?
You should see all the letters and postcards. I gave most of the flowers to
And
other
she's, like,
patients
holding
here
my
because they
waist.
need them more than me. I'm keeping the balloons, though. One of the nurses gave me some pen and paper so I could do some drawings.
I love your illustrations.
They got kind of dark there for a while. But I have an idea for a new children's book about bullying. I was thinking of having some photographs in there, too.
I hope that's a subtle hint that you'll let me take the photographs for the book.
Was that subtle? You better take the pictures, Max. I'm going to be here for another day until my family comes out to visit.
How are they treating you?
Like they need to protect me forever. They're so upset, and I know they feel guilty even though they didn't do anything. I was surprised how many students from Blackwell wrote
Neglect
me.
is still something.
Daniel, Mr. Jefferson, even Victoria wrote me a very sweet note. And I believe she was being real.
Me too. I'm glad you believe again, Kate.
I'm working on it, Max. I just pray I can get this drawing right.
I think we should give more space for bullies to regret their actions and be forgiven. I feel like that's a big problem, is that when labeled a bully, it's hard to get out of that label and earn the forgiveness from people who aren't even the victim half the time. Anyway, on that note, that's where we're going to end today's episode. Next episode, we'll, I guess, snoop on Kate and then continue from there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time.